Today is a special edition of Tar Heel Talks as we honor National Girls and Women in Sports Day. We have three of our very own Carolina female athletes here to discuss how sports has impacted each of their lives.
Hi, I'm Katie. I'm on the women's rowing team.
Hi, I'm Skylar Brooks, and I'm on the softball team.
Hi, I'm Kirsten Tomasi, and I'm on the field hockey team.
We'll start with you, Katie. You earned many varsity letters in high school, so clearly athletics has been a big part of your life. How do you think this competition has shaped who you are today?
Athletics has really been like a driving factor for me in everything, like when it comes to academics, when it comes to like forming relationships, friendships. It's taught me a lot, and it's really kind of the reason I am who I am today. You learn a lot through sports, and I wouldn't be where I am without them.
What caused you to decide to continue this athletic commitment through college? And then, as I mentioned, you lettered in 3 different sports. So how did you decide on rowing?
I actually walked onto the rowing team my freshman year. I had never heard of the sport really before I got to college, and the opportunity presented itself, and having been in athletics my whole life, I wasn't going to pass it up. So I jumped on it, and it was the best decision I've ever made. It has shaped my entire college career and has really made it something way more enjoyable than I could have ever imagined it being.
Skylar, you also had a very successful run in high school, earning MVP honors across multiple sports. So what do you believe athletics has taught you?
Honestly, I think athletics has taught me more about myself than what goes beyond like talent. I've gained a lot from the sport, just like being confident, how to deal with failure. Softball is like a big game that does deal with failure, and so playing so many different sports and doing well in them also came with a lot of adversity and having to handle that and figure out, how do I get better at each and every single one of them while still trying to excel at softball, and one that was like my major sport. So yeah, I think the sport, playing so many, has really just shaped my life and taught me things that go beyond talent, which is like confidence and how to get things done, work ethic and discipline and things like that.
And I'll ask you the same question because, again, multi-sport athletes with me today. How did you decide on one sport in college, and how has that shaped your entire college career so far?
Softball was my first love, honestly. Played it growing up with my dad. That was the one that I always had the most success in and that I really enjoyed the most. And so choosing that one, that's where I got the most attention from college coaches and things of the such. And so it wasn't really a hard decision. Playing it now in college has given me so much. I've already made friends that I believe will go beyond the diamond, and getting an education here is a really big thing too. So.
Kirsten, another multi-sport athlete, you actually set a school record in another sport before coming to Carolina for field hockey. So what qualities did you personally develop through athletics?
I think that for me, I learned the value of just hard work because I learned how to apply myself and because for me, I set my record in track, and that was something that I never thought that I would ever be able to achieve. But I think that I learned that through hard work and dedication, I can accomplish anything that I want. And I just learned to push myself beyond what I felt was capable. So I fell in love with the process and with the journey rather than the destination. So.
You actually were part of a team that won an ACC championship in your first season playing college sports. So what key factors did you develop through athletics to help you make that immediate impact?
I think leadership is a really big one. Just learning how to come in and help your teammates and help yourself, and just learning to be consistent. So I found that it's very important to always give 100% no matter what it is, whether it's small things like little warm-up drills or preparation before practice. It's always important to give you 100%, always act like you're being watched, because in the end, your results will show.
And lastly, a question for each of you. What do you believe is the biggest lesson or skill that you've learned being a woman involved in athletics, and what advice would you give to other girls?
Probably the biggest lesson for me is that there really are no shortcuts in life or in sports. It's really all about putting in the work when no one's watching and doing the best that you can every single day, no matter what that may or may not look like. And it's just about like pursuing what you love, and if as long as you love the sport, you'll enjoy it every single day. And I encourage every young girl to chase whatever dream that they have and whatever sport it is that they love.
That for me, something I would definitely say that to young girls is to stay passionate about it, to do what you love. And the game always knows who's working, and so to work hard and to keep pushing through, especially when things get tough or people around you don't think you can do it. To always maintain that belief in yourself and love for what you're doing.
I would say that it's the sky is the limit. There's really no end to your capabilities. So just always put in your 100% effort, and you can achieve anything that you want.
Thank you all so much for joining me today on this special edition of Tar Heel Talks.